Hey folks, it's your boy Kevin from Kevin's Auto Review. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to present you this brand new Mazda CX-5 2026. And this car, this SUV, got a lot of people talking because this car been out since 2013. And since then, this car never, and I repeat, never ever get a redesign. It got refreshed over the years, but they finally redesigned it for 2026. And guys, I'm happy to show you around it today, do the first drive, and before we dive in with this brand new Mazda CX-5, I want to shout out to these guys and Mazda Liberty and Wakefield. You can ask for Adrian. He's an awesome guy because without him and without the manager, this video today wouldn't be possible. So now let's talk about the Mazda here. Like I said, the Mazda CX-5 has been out since 2013. But now for 2026, it's finally getting redesigned. But you're not gonna mistakenly this vehicle for any other vehicle but a Mazda CX-5, because even though it just get a brand new redesign, but it still looks like a Mazda CX-5. But it looks different. When I say different, that means they didn't just, throw new headlights in there, like a few new features and call it a day. No, they actually give us a brand new design that still look like a Mazda, which is a good thing because, like if you buy a Mazda CX-5, you want people to know you actually driving a Mazda CX-5, not any other vehicle. So what's going on here with this brand new Mazda? So with this brand new Mazda, you're gonna get a, a new front design, a new LED headlights, new LED turn signal, and daytime running lights. This LED turn signal, guys, it's lovely. I love the way they kind of like, it's like they kind of like they want to turn off and turn on, which is fantastic news. Down here, we're gonna get not fantastic news because this one no fog lights and it's not functional down here, which I'm gonna give that a thumbs down if you ask me. But now as we move on to the middle here, we're gonna get functionality down here. Up here, we're gonna get forward facing camera, which is gonna be 360 view camera, and the Mazda badge. So, which still look good, still looks the same, but you know, um, I don't really want them to change it because it still looks nice, to be honest. And we got functional grill, and on top of here, it's not functional. So I don't know how you guys feel about that because a lot of car manufacturers doing the same thing. So let me show you to the right side real quick. So without the tensioner on. So let me know what you guys think about the headlight design and daytime running light, which this portion right there is going to be the turn signal as I'll show you to the left side. So overall, let me know what you guys think about the design. Okay? Because this car looks so freaking amazing that if I was a Mazda fan, technically I was thinking about purchasing this one if I was in the market for a compact SUV. But now let's check out the size of the tire and the size of the rims. I believe these wheels that this guy came out. Alright guys, so let's check out 1 second guys. Gotta let this car go. Alright, so now let's check out these wheels and tires. So basically, I gotta look for it here. The size of the wheels. Oh, can't seem to find it yet. Give me a second here, guys, because I found one earlier pretty easy. Okay, so it's 225 on the width, 55 see sidewall, and this rims are actually 19-inch wheels. So I believe it's gonna be the same thing in the back as well. Now let's check out this side mirror. The turn signal looks amazing, and we got the camera down here, which is gonna help you with that 360 shot of the camera. And guys, what do you guys think about the side profile? Huh? What do you think about the design so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. And this is where to put gas in your Mazda CX-5. The wheels, they're not my favorite if you ask me. And this one is the top trim. So I hope over the years, when they give me a refresh for this brand new Mazda CX-5, they actually give us like a better wheels. Because I'm not liking this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But the real design is looking pretty great. It looks like the CX-90 and the CX-70 on the back, which kind of gives me like a BMW vibes. You know what I'm saying? And we got this rear wiper. I wish the spoiler they like make it actually longer so they could stick this one underneath. And as you guys can see, this is the CX-5 badge, which is I wish they blacked it out, but these tail lights are gonna be fully LEDs, including this LED turn signal. So let me know what y'all think. All right, and on the back, they didn't give us the Mazda logo. They spelled it out instead. So let me know what you guys think about that. But to me, I don't mind it, but I just wish it was blacked out. You know. And we got dual exhaust, which is fantastic. Unlike the Toyota that take that away for 2026. The Toyota RAV4. So now let's pop the hood now this is and see what kind of power we're working with here. Which looks tasteful. It's not bad. I like it. So what we're looking at here, we're looking at 187 horsepower, 186 pound foot of torque, 0 to 60 at about 8.5 or 9 seconds. Now this is pretty slow, and I'm sorry guys to inform you, compared to the competitions, this one has the less horsepower. No hybrid available yet, so I would guess probably like next year, definitely they should bring a hybrid to the United States. But for now, this is what we got, and I hope when the hybrid come out, actually bring more horsepower. Which this one I used to have 210 horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. The previous generation, it used to be a turbo, but they don't make that anymore, unfortunately. So let me know what you guys think about this decision, like that Mazda made with the CX-5 with this 187 horsepower. So let me know in the comment section down below. So now let's check out the price, and so I can tell you about the MPGs as well. Now guys, we're about to check out the price of this beautiful Mazda CX-5 2026 and see what kind of price are we gonna pay for this beautiful Mazda CX-5. So what do we get? We got 41,630 dollars of this top trim. And I forgot this to mention. This one is the top trim, which is the Premium Plus. So basically, like for 41 grand, you know, and I believe this car has a lot to offer, even though the horsepower is not the best. But wait until we get to the interior, and I'm gonna show you what this car means when it comes to technology for 2026. MPGs, you're looking at 24 in the city, 30 in the highway, and 26 combined, which is not bad because it's not even a hybrid. You know, it's not terrible. So, and we also got this beautiful color, as you guys can see, right? And the name of that color, it's actually Soul Red Crystal Metallic, and which will be the color I'll pick from this brand new Mazda because this color looks lovely. Now let's finally get inside and see what we want. You know how it goes. I gotta check my passenger side first to see what's going on in the passenger side. Okay, so with this top trim, obviously we're gonna get power seats, which is cool. And the door panel looks good. You know, this one is totally black, so I believe you can option it with other colors. So this is how it looks from the passenger side. So now let's jump to the driver side and see what kind of technology we have in this beautiful CX-5. All right, guys. Now let's finally jump inside and this beautiful CX-5 2026. Now the door panel on the driver's side, unfortunately, I must say this. Well, I was wrong. You do actually have power folding mirrors, which is very cool. Something you don't get in a RAV4, you know, in a CRV. So, and you got deep pocket, which is a very cool. So you can put a lot of things in there for a compact SUV. All right, shut the door. Yeah, folks. This car has a lot of space. You know, compared to the previous generation, this one has a lot of space. I would say, and we got the Mazda. They spelled it out, no Mazda logo on the steering wheel as well, like they did in the back. So you guys let me know what you guys feel about that one. And the gauge cluster, unfortunately, it's not pretty configurable like you always say RAV4, because in the RAV4 you can get a full map display. Unfortunately, here they don't give you that. Um, but I believe you can change the view. This is where to actually do so. You have different options. But I wish it give me like a full map display. But if you want a map display, you can do so in this infotainment system, which is really big. I believe this one is 15 inches, 15.9, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think this is the size of this beautiful infotainment system. And the downside is that most of the control is on the screen. So the good size, the good thing is that the previous generation it used to be a knob to control the screen, so that is no more. And I would like to say thank you to Mazda for finally doing that. But the screen is pretty responsive. You know, we got YouTube, we got Google Assistant, and we got wireless Android Auto, wireless Android Apple CarPlay, got Google Maps. So you get a lot of you get a lot of good things about this brand new Mazda. Which this one is gonna be my first full tour, so I'm not gonna have the time. I think they're about to close, and I gotta go to the test drive to see how this baby drive. So, and one thing I must say about this Mazda CX-5 that I love so much is the fact that the camera, to access the camera, it's pretty easy. So you see, by pressing this button right here, you can access the camera. Boom, boom, and the screen is pretty responsive, which is cool. And you can hit X, close that. Yeah, the screen is pretty responsive. So, and the steering wheel right there. This side is actually for the to control your cruise control, and you also have like you even have Play Store, which is cool, which is very cool. And about the camera again, the access of the camera, it's phenomenal. Like, it's really good. You even have it in the steering wheel, which is very cool. So you see, like, it's, even though a lot of control is on the screen, but you still have easy access of the camera. And the faster, like, but those buttons are down here, which is cool. Even though, like, everything is on the screen, but they still give you some easy access button, which is extremely extremely good. I can speak right now. So yeah, guys. So, and there's the X button right here. Yeah, guys. This screen is pretty. It's very good to control. And down here we got AC vent. I believe they should give us like wireless charging right there, but the wireless charging is actually down here. And yeah, guys, I'm learning about this car. So basically, you can open it from one side if you like. The passenger can open it from one side, or you can press this button to open all the way. And we got connectivity in here. Sorry about my finger being on the way. So yeah, guys, it's actually really nice in here. You know, what I mean by nice, I mean, it has some nice space in here. All right, some nice storage, that's for sure. Like I said, the wireless charging is right there, and we got this brake hold button, which is gonna be very cool when you come to a complete stop. You can rest your foot, no problem. And this is the key fob, the Mazda key fob. Actually, it looks really fancy. Looks really good. Feels really heavy, which is cool. Okay, and the house button, when I turn it on, you know, it shows you is actually, that it's actually on, and the gauge cluster as well. I like the effect of it. And yeah, guys, this shifter, it's nice. I like they actually give me like a normal shifter, not like some button looking thing. So, which is really cool. And the glove compartment, it's actually space. It has enough space. I would say the AC vents right there looks really good. I like how they design it. And yeah, guys, now let's head to the second row and see what we got. One thing I forgot to mention is the fact that the volume button, it's two-step process. Not only it's not a physical button, but it's in the screen, and it's also a two-step process. You gotta pay that, and now I guess they're trying to be fancy, but I still like my physical button, and the fact that it's a two-step process is a thumbs down for me. So let me know what you guys think about that one. So now let's finally get to the second row. So guys, I'm heading to the back seat right now for the first time, and this is the door panel in the back. I believe you still have the same material like you did in the front. You got deep pocket right down here, the door pocket. So I'm seeing behind myself right now, and I can say that compared to the last generation, this car has a lot more space, if you ask me. Okay, like, no problem, no drama. And we got a big moonroof, which is cool. And we got heating seats back there, which is fantastic. And we got two connectivity back here, which is very cool. and the AC vent. We got pocket behind both seats, which is cool. And now let's check out the armrest. Looks good with two cup holders right there and feels good. So now let's finally hit the freaking cargo area and so we can go for a drive. Okay, guys, this is the cargo area and we got some lighting, which is, okay. It's not a full size or mid size SUV. I expected it to be like two extra lighting on both sides, but yeah, guys. And the space back here is really good. And let's check if we have extra storage down here. Nope, unfortunately, no. But we got storage on the sides over there right as well. So it's very cool. So what we're looking at here behind this second row, we're looking at 33.7 cubic feet of space. And fold down the seats, we're looking at around 66.3 if I'm not mistaken. So now let's close this bad boy and finally head for the first drive of this beautiful CX-5 2026. Alright guys, now we're about to hit the road and do the first drive of this beautiful CX-5, which is a beautiful car, but now finally to see how it's actually drive with that 187 horsepower. Man, it's I'm kind of like disappointed if you ask me. We're gonna go down this side first and see how this baby drives. That 187 horsepower. So about to flow it now to see how this baby perform. You know, and here we go. Oh my God. I mean, yes. If you ask me if it's slow, yes, it is slow. But 0 to 60 time, I think yes, it can be around 8.5. It can be even less. But still, like when I say less, probably 8.4, 8.3 seconds, give or take. Okay, but um, so far, I can say that car is well equipped, even though that car is not um, the horsepower is not what you were looking for in this premium Mazda because the last generation used to have turbocharged, inline four, and for it to has only, you know, 187, technically the same, you know, I believe the one before that used to be like 184, and now it's 187, like, which means there's no improvement with the engine. So maybe they're waiting for it for the when they give us like the hybrid powertrain. This one actually gonna have more horsepower. But other than that, that doesn't mean it drives bad. It's a nice car. It's a lot improvement compared to the last generation because the last generation used to be like not the best when it comes to technology because the last generation, used to have a knob to control the screen, which is unfortunate. And I can say that right now, this is the biggest infotainment system that Mazda ever get, so far, because the last generation, not even just the last generation, the whole Mazda lineup, like the CX-9, the CX-90, the CX-90, I believe it's touchscreen, if I remember correctly. Like it's been a while since I reviewed that one. So I believe it's touchscreen, or if it's like it's only through the Apple CarPlay, it's touchscreen and Android Auto. But other than that, it's like it's no bueno, for the CX, for the um like Mazda lineup. That's what I'm trying to say here. But other than that, with this brand new CX-5, you know, it's I can say that it's a great vehicle. It's a nice looking vehicle, has a lot of technology, and when I get this vehicle for another review, so I will tell you more about it, give you guys more details about this brand new CX-5. Yeah, guys, and I think this CX-5 it's a lot nicer than the last generation, if you ask me. Now let's floor it again to see what we got. Yeah, like I said, not entirely the best, but it's a great looking vehicle. Has a lot of technology, so I would say it's okay. If you ask me, it's not terrible. No, it's not. I think I've lost here. And I can say, guys, this car takes corner really well. You know, even though it's the horsepower, it's not what you expected. Like I'm not saying like they're gonna take the corner like a sport car. No, not like anything like that. But it drives good. Even though the horsepower, it's not the best, but it still drives good. Like I said, and a good thing is you have head-up display, which is very cool. So something you don't get like in a CRV, for example. So even though the CRV has more horsepower, but you got a lot more technology in the CRV. Which like if you buy a vehicle like this, that's it's not really an excuse like for it to not have more horsepower. But if you buy a vehicle like this, you not tend to go like drag races or anything like that. You want good tech, good comfort, and that's about it. Now, guys, I will see you guys in the next second. All right, guys, it was a pleasure for me to bring you guys this brand new Mazda CX-5 2026. This first drive, this first full tour, and I can say that, guys, this car is a lovely car. It looks nice, it drives well, even though the horsepower is not, what you're looking for. But overall, this is a nice looking vehicle with a lot of tech, and for $41,000, is it worth it? In my opinion, I would say yes, because this car gives you a lot more tech than a CRV, and it's a great looking vehicle and with a lot of space. So I believe if you buy this vehicle, this is gonna be a money well spent. So now, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, let me know what you guys think, share with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, and just like always, guys, stay safe out there.